What's up, everybody? So here's the story. Back in early 2010, I was training this dude. He's semi-famous, Steve Daneman. I think he took second place in the 2005 World Series of Poker. I was training him, and he was very self-motivational. Read all the motivational books. Big fan of Tony Robbins, Tony Roberts, whatever his name is. And he was busting my balls pretty bad one day. Hey Dave, with all the money I pay for training, I really think you should send me a weekly motivational email just to pick up my spirits and help motivate me to eat clean for a week. Blah 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 blah. And so I thought about it and I said, you know what? Screw it. That's a good idea. I'll give it a shot. So I committed. Of course, the way that I do everything, I have to commit to something and make it official. I committed to writing a weekly motivational column that I distributed to all of my clients at the time. I had a little mailing list, probably about 70 to 100 people would receive it. And I set myself the task of finding the time each and every week in my busy schedule to actually write something motivational. I pulled the motivational sources from a variety of sources, YouTube videos, quotes from books, whatever I found that kind of riled me up, and actually cranked out a bunch of episodes or issues, whatever you want to call it, sent it out. Most of them were published on my website. Now, here's the deal. Nowadays, most of you who are now following the Team Warrior Within Facebook, lifestyle, whatever, probably have never been exposed to this, and anybody who trains with me in person and has had the fortune or perhaps misfortune of hearing some of my philosophical rants, a lot of that material is contained in these columns. So we've decided, of course, in the modern day spirit, to recycle them, bring them back from the dead, post them up here for you to read, but we're going to put a little twist on it. What we're going to do each week when I post up the column, I'm going to do a little video follow-up essay, if you will, talking about what inspired that column and just taking some of the philosophical concepts that I was trying to convey and trying to, let's try to rip them apart a little bit more, unfold them a little bit. I tried to pack a lot of material into some of these columns. And to be honest with you, at the time, I was probably a little more cautious, trying to censor myself a little bit. I did some work for Lifetime Fitness. Not that I was ever exactly the clean-cut good boy, but, I probably was trying not to curse too much. Nowadays, we all know, fuck that. I'm going to say what I want to say. So it'll be interesting to cover some of those topics that maybe I tried to tread lightly on while writing that column, and nowadays I'm probably more blunt than ever. So if you're interested, weekly, for the next God knows how many weeks, I'm not going to commit to a number. We're just going to do it while it's fun. You can read these columns and then see my video follow-up and how I think it pertains to modern culture, bodybuilding, and all other things that David Johnson loves to rant about. All right? We'll see you later.